get read to all the time.
Well, first, thank you very much. I am a subscriber, and I love it.
Yeah.
I am a subscriber, and I love the shows.
Yay.
How is it reading, like you were just Steve Martin, so how is it reading as a male character? You know, is there a big difference for you?
I didn't feel so male as I just tried to relate to the story and find more of that humor in that story. I didn't try to go gender, you know. You knew it was Steve.
Just talk for a minute briefly about the process you go through to choose the stories that you're going to read.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm 3 months in, so I'm kind of learning. It's earn while you learn time for me. This season was basically picked by Norma Moore, thank God, because I couldn't have picked an entire season with the time I had. But it's funny, there are kind of two tracks on this. Some stories you read and you just go, this has got to be in next year, we've got to have it. And then they also suggest maybe evenings, a sort of a theme you could hit around. I just read this marvelous story about a kid who is 12 years old and his dad teaches him about the value of money by paying him $20 to take care of the German Shepherd as they have this horrible family trip across country. And I thought, we could do a show called Economics 101. And we have different kind of money and how you relate to it. And sometimes the evening itself finds the story, if that makes any sense. So it's kind of two tracks.
I've done this about 5 years, I think, now. And every now and then they have an evening, like once we did a evening of science fiction, which was terrific. We read Isaac Asimov, we read Ray Bradbury, you know, all kinds of things like that. Sometimes the stories are very thought-provoking, sometimes they're very heart-wrenching. And the thing of it is there are at least 4 stories read, so if you don't like the first one, you'll love something. Yeah. Anybody else?
That's great. Anthony, could you join me down here on the stage, too? Thanks again to Candy and Anthony for being here. It's great. We as Denver Rotary have gifts for both of you in appreciation for your being here with us. We'd like to offer you a baseball each, which represents something that's very important to us. Our Branch Rickey Award is something that was created by Jim Wilkins 19 years ago, celebrating a humanitarian in the professional world of baseball, celebrating Branch Rickey, who, as we know, broke the color barrier and brought Jackie Robinson into professional sports. So please accept a baseball as a representation of our award.
That's so great. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm sure you could use that backstage at the DCPA, yes. And another gift for Candy specifically, too. We're very proud to offer our speakers a personal gift of this book, which is by a local artist, Karen West. And she's written and done the artwork and identified countries around the world and the children within those countries who are oppressed. And through the eyes of innocence, we learn more about children and how to help them. So please accept this as a gift of ours to you. Our pleasure. Thanks again, Candy and Anthony.